Here we are. Bam. Bada bing, bada boom. Separate. You open your eyes now. You can open your eyes now. We good. We good. I definitely just didn't stop and restart stream. Nope. Nope, not at all. Nothing. You guys did what I said, right? When'd you? Oh no. Well, this might become difficult. The thing is, I can't say now if you can't hear me. And I can't type now if your eyes are closed. Yeah. Welcome back. I wonder why Twitch doesn't automatically restart the stream. It's not as bad as YouTube. YouTube is terrible for their streams. YouTube is awful for their streams. You have to go to an entirely different page when someone accidentally restarts. Hey, Arclitos, welcome back. I was saying earlier, oh, maybe I can play the game today that you recommended, but no, instead we watched a Peter Schwartz speedrun at the end of stream. Maybe tomorrow, and then next week we can begin the new games. I think that we might do that. I'll get to your game yet. Just watch. Time well spent. Exactly. All right, so we've got 45 more minutes. Show me, what's the fucking frogfish video talking? What? Oh. Ha0nk? That is... I forgot that man existed. Holy sh... He's still going. Whoa. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, the one you were talking about is different. You've never heard of Ha0nk? I don't blame it. I don't blame you. I was shown Ha0nk through somebody else a long time ago. He's like an OG YouTuber. And he'd do these true facts about various animals. And I always had to there were three YouTubers who were always on in the background in the place I was staying. Ha0nk equals 3. The one where it's the ASCII art shaped like a dick. And Philip DeFranco. And somehow Ha0nk is the one who's still just being a normal person on YouTube. And just releasing the exact same videos year after year after year. Damn. Yeah, Ray William Johnson. Yeah. I mean, I think this guy is still being normal. Like, nothing looks like it's changed from 10 years ago. Time sure passes, huh? Time sure passes. Ray William Johnson still makes videos. You think mostly on TikTok? I thought both Ray William Johnson and Philip DeFranco had been disgraced, had fallen. Maybe it's just one of them. I'm not too up to date. I just occasionally scroll past tweets where people are like, oof, what about that person? And I'm like, damn, I haven't heard that name in ages. Now the guy's... Okay. Sorry if you watched them. Yeah, I didn't watch these. They were just on. I don't think I had somebody that I watched. I didn't realize that you could specifically follow a channel for the content in it back in those days. I don't know why. It just didn't occur to me. I was like, oh, no, you just go from like one AMV to the other, wherever the winds buffer you, right? You just jump between them. There's no, the channel doesn't matter. It's the content that matters, right? Why would you subscribe to and or follow? I forget what it was back then. A channel. I don't get it. And then I was shown those videos, and I was like, I still don't get it. Why are you following this person? Yeah, was it called subscribe back then too? I don't know why. I always feel like subscribe is modern language. But why would they change that? They're not X. They're not trying to like drastically reinvent themselves. Yeah. That still rings true today. Hey, there's channels that I subscribe to today. There's channels where everything they put out is a banger. First channel you subscribed to back then, Smosh. I have heard Smosh is better now. I mean, I have heard Smosh used to be loved, and then it got bad when it was owned by a corporation, as do all things, and then they bought themselves out again, and then the last couple of years, apparently, they have gotten very good. I don't know, I don't follow them. I don't watch comedians on YouTube. But if you fell out of love with Smosh since then, I'd say go back and check it out. Popular consensus is thumbs up. You hate being owned by a corporation. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? They own the channel again, but is it good? Oh, no, I've heard people say, like, it is funny. I subscribe to them again because I am once again laughing at their content, or I did not laugh at their content before, but I'm laughing at it now. Of course, you know, I don't have the widest community to survey, to census. This was like a lot of subjects. I have the widest community, my entire kingdom. Therefore, everything I say is 100% factually correct. Smosh is objectively the best channel on YouTube. Yeah. Don't argue with me. Hey. Easy peasy. There. The uncertainty was solved. Just like that. Imagine corporate. Yeah. Imagine. Look. I may be employed by whatever the fuck corporation. A shiny rainbow. Names are hard, but does not mean they own me. I am still at the end of the day richer than them because I am a royal monarch, and they are. Therefore, I can draw infinite funds from all bank accounts of my loving, loyal, dedicated subjects. Hey. Or just raise taxes. Either one. Yeah. Although I do love me a video essay. Oh, here. This is just for the Hexmaniac. If you Google clown husbandry, you'll find it. You'll find it immediately. So what's the fucking fish video? Huh? Frogfish. What's the frogfish documentary? Is it none of these? Is it something else? Or were those just noises coming out of your mouth fingers? Were those just letters coming out of your keyboard? No Prince emotes. There is a Prince emote. There is a singular Prince emote. But it is befitting of royalty only. Therefore, it is paywalled. The Octopus Lady. The Octopus Lady. Oh, this is an actual... This is an actual YouTube channel. I I thought you were just being really vague on purpose. Like, oh, yo, you know, it's the octopus lady. And it's like a VTuber named like Moana Deep Thrash, who's an octopus. That's what I was thinking. But no, there is one. Yeah, okay, yeah. This cute fish can kill you in 7 milliseconds. Ooh. Love it. Love it. It's a big emote. It is. It is. 1K bits. Yeah. You're no bourgeoisie. It's okay. It's okay. You're serving your purpose in the monarchy. If everybody was bourgeoisie, then like how would we earn our money? I'm not working. I'm not working. What was well? Boopfish? Boopfish? Frogfish. Frogfish. Ha. Is this a frogfish? Maybe this is the frogfish. Maybe this is the frogfish. I don't know. A Nebula. I've been occasionally tempted to go to Nebula and see what they've got. But like, man, I don't want to give them my subjects money. I've got phone games to play for that. You know? Priorities. Why learn something? Here, let's thank you, Peter. Thank you for your services. Thank you for your services. Yep.
Or is little man. Oh man. Do
just
these
gonna
fish
jump past that.
Goofy looking? But I'm getting ahead of myself.
That looks like
stuff first.
allergic reaction fish.
Meaning they are related to another very interesting group of fish, but I'll talk about that later.
I love deep sea fish. I love deep sea fangly fish so much. I don't know. No, that's a Homestar Runner terminology. I was gonna say I don't know where that comes from. Deep sea fangly fish. That is strong bad.
Or the sargassum frogfish, which is found
tax money going straight into gotcha. Yep. As is God's plan. I am ordained by the powers that be to rule over you. So everything I do is, you know, it's part of the big plan.
And this is apparently pronounced Bo-ops, but I'm never going to pronounce it like that.
Why not? Boops.
Ever pronounce it like that? The oldest fossils we
found. I think Bo-ops has its own charm. You know, Boaps. You could call a fish Boops, but Boaps also has its own charm.
So I guess I'll just stick them here.
It's God's plan to get the egg.
This looks terrible. Now,
Exactly. Look. A new SSR came out of what's her face? Blonde samurai girl in Grand Blue Fantasy. And if I can't get it, that is an affront to God. That is going to be a problem. So I do need to sink all my money into the gacha to pick her up. She's wearing a pink kimono. It's honestly, it's not really. I've got others I need to get before her. Unless she's really strong in combat. In that case, I will take her. Thank you for the follow, Catch Potato! Enjoy a new life, a piece of gum. If the prince can't get it, it becomes... Yeah, exactly! I will punch straight down. Without a thought. Without a single thought in my head.
When they take in mouthfuls of water and eject it out their gills, and that propels them forward. Which is not... That's not how swimming works. Although, I gotta admit, I'm kind of genuinely impressed with how well this...
Man, I love weird-looking fish.
But still, you're not supposed to use your...
One of my favorite fish is the blobfish. Have they ever actually gotten, like, good pictures of those? in their natural environment before they have been dragged down by increased air pressure or whatever it is that makes them go all flat and sad looking.
And the pelvic fins are basically
you think so? Yeah, because like last time I googled pictures of blobfish was maybe like 5 years ago, and back then I couldn't find any pictures of them floating in their natural habitat. I might have just been bad at googling though.
Their pectoral fins, and I realize that most people will probably think that's kind of unsettling, but I think it's kind of cute. They can even grasp.
Imagine looking at something weird,
I guess. I don't know. That just makes
some small weird little creature, and going, "Oh, that's so unsettling. Ooh, I could kill it by stepping on it, yet I am somehow threatened."
It's fresh. It's
illogical, I tell you. Illogical. If it's smaller than you gotta think it's cute. Them's the rules. Also, if it's bigger than you, like really, 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 really bigger than you, then you gotta think it's cute. Them's the rules. If it's just like kind of bigger than you, like a horse, then you can be disturbed. Like, have you ever thought about a horse? And the fact that its front hands are just, and its back hands are just, they're just huge as toenails.
He's perfect. You're perfect, my darling.
Subjects, that's,
you hear me, Evolution?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all.
You can often find frogfish walking around on
why is horse a prey animal?
Or at least
because it rhymes with neigh.
Except they're like really good at blending in with their surrounding environment, and they're capable of doing this in multiple different ways.
And the person who classified horses had a hearing impediment.
And that's
they actually kill people with their
so we're gonna
their
get
teeth.
a little pedantic with the definition of that word in this.
Those fried fish look deep fried and raw. Yeah.
When an animal imitates their background or the substrate they're on, they are specifically imitating
yeah, trying to fucking hide. I love animals trying to hide.
To their predators or their prey. Or
it's always excellent.
Camouflaging can also be called
It's like you're trying so hard.
Or passive mimicry. I think.
Also, hey Pondwater, welcome in. I beat Peter short, so I guess I'm being a React Andy until the end of stream.
Or like some sort of
That's just how it is today.
Are not interested in rocks or sponges, so this is an effective way for frogfish to hide from them.
So blobfish is either sad cute or weird ugly cute. Yeah, I appreciate sad cute and weird ugly cute so much. They're my favorite cutes. They're my favorite Pokemon is Muck, alright?
Some studies suggest that
I like it when they're melty looking. I love it when they're melty looking.
Occupied. Even the smallest patches of substrate got someone chilling there. Many of these animals like to take shelter up against.
Who the hell saw the big ass scary teeth of units and was like, yes, the big teeth.
So if you live on a coral reef and you find an unoccupied
seriously, seriously.
Are pros at not just looking like a good
blobfishes. I love blobfish. I love deep sea fangly fish. I love
it's when you are hiding from
these fish, honestly.
That makes you look interesting, as opposed to camouflage or passive
aggressive resemblance. Oh, is that like the butterflies who've got like the eyeballs on their wings? They're like, oh, I'm a big bird. Oh, I'm a huge bird. I'm gonna flap my eyeballs at you.
Is that even a word?
Right?
I don't care. It's believed that these hairy boys are trying to look like they're covered in
love hairy fish.
Kind of algae.
I love hairy. Man.
Hard to come by on healthy coral reefs.
Or like the praying mantises that look like flowers, like orchids. The prettiest of mantis. The cutest of mantis.
Forever unoccupied. Well, it's really
gonna fucking blink at you. Exactly.
Everything. Anything that gets close enough to them, they'll eat it.
Are blobfish safe to hold?
Than they are. Or try to, anyway.
Well, there's only one way to find out. If you ever see a blobfish in the wild, approach it at high speeds and attempt to grapple it. And if you get poisoned, we probably have medicine to solve that, right? Right.
Frogfish. They're top tier predators.
Human doctors have like come a real long way with like solving venom and stuff like that.
In case you didn't know,
people live in Australia, right?
Chumps. They have to expend so much energy every time they want to eat something because they have to chase after their prey.
The vampire squid is the pinnacle of that. I've heard that name. That name rings a bell. I know I have looked at vampire squids before, but it's been years. It's been years since I've done that, so I do not remember what they look like.
Because with their camouflage and
I'm sure in the past I spent many an hour appreciating vampire squids.
Really, because they have a third weapon in their arsenal.
It's Squidward. Oh, worm. Handsome Squidward or average Squidward.
Like, you know, a fishing lure.
Red little squids. Ah, yeah. There's so many sea animals that I was like, man. Oh, I could do like a cute VTuber design for this. I could jinkify the fuck out of this fish. I do have Sea Goofy design that I feel like a fair number of you guys have seen. I did go with a clownfish for it. I did. Because, you know, I don't want to shock people too much. I'm not trying to push the limit. I feel like me existing and the words that come out of my mouth and the games I play are already putting me into a niche enough position that I don't need to make it any more difficult for myself by being like, yes, I am the most cursed of all fishes. Also, I don't want to be a fangly fish because of the connotations with the male fangly fish becoming sperm. I don't want to be part of that life cycle. I don't want to be there. I'll just experience them from a distance, you know?
Mimicry is when a predator mimics another animal in a way that is appealing to that
like the big flapper squid. I like so many squids, guys. I like so many sea creatures. I'm not like the kind of person to really get into like deeply appreciating animals and like obsessing over them and learning everything about them. But I will stop to look at one and like nod and go, yes, that's a nice animal. Honestly,
but that's what makes the most sense.
I love flies so much. Lost twig. Have you ever seen a fly cleaning its front legs?
Supposedly, and lures that
have you ever seen a fly just like rubbing its little front legs together? I like flies so much, even though they are cursed with like a really annoying, aggravating noise. I feel like if flies were quiet, people would be. Maybe people wouldn't be chill about them because, you know, they hang out around waste and stuff like that, and everybody's biased. Everybody's biased against them just because they eat trash. Like you sitting at McDonald's have any right to judge them, huh? But putting my opinions aside, I just think they're cute. I want to design a fly VTuber, but I don't think the market's there. Being niche is based, getting in a niche within a niche. But how far can you go before it inverts itself?
Frogfish are pulling out all the stops.
Oh?
They're not just making their lures.
Oh, look at that one. That's like the Persian cat of frogfish.
Other animals, and sometimes even glow like other animals.
It kind of looks like it's got teeth, though. I'm not sure I like that. Whenever I see people doing like furry bird designs, and they put teeth in their beak.
They're like the perfect vacation home with all the amenities. Step aside,
I understand there is a struggle. I understand you don't want to think of your beak as just one giant tooth.
Of course, attracting prey isn't enough.
Same with fish. I know you don't want to accept that in your mind, but don't put teeth in the beak. Don't put teeth in the beak. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's wrong.
What? So there's 3 recognized phases.
No.
Frogfish, prey
Also,
capture.
fish. Don't put teeth in your fish. I haven't seen anybody put teeth in a fish.
When they might bring out their lure, because they don't always use
like,
it. If their prey is already nice,
I don't think I've ever seen like a fish furry.
Aggressive resemblance in action.
I've seen fish gijinka, where it's a human with like design elements echoed from the fish and maybe like a tail. But I've never seen like a fish head gijinka. I mean, not gijinka, a furry.
of their mouth, but sometimes if their victim is kind of off
Yeah,
to the side,
put teeth on the
they'll dangle their
yeah,
lure on that
it's
side of their
fine,
body
it's
and then
fine.
flick it over to the other.
You spit on the front legs, rub them
Basically,
together like they're a
prey
cartoon
moves
character
directly
getting
into
ready to
their
lift something heavy.
strike
Yeah,
zone.
exactly. Like I never appreciated flies. I was like, oh, they're so annoying. They're so loud. I hate them. And then I saw the flies doing that, and I was like, oh no, I've humanized you now. Oh no. I think you're cute now. I don't know. Ooh.
So first off, many fish have to expand their
Wide
mouths
mouth.
by several sizes in order
I
to
can't
catch
go
their
back to
prey.
thinking
I
of
already
you
talked
as just a
about this in
mindless
my
beast.
video, but basically, when a fish rapidly expands its mouth, it creates negative
This fish is
pressure,
cute.
aka suction, that pulls in prey and whatever
You
else
don't
is
like when
nearby.
the fish
This is
open their
called,
mouth?
and I'm not kidding,
You don't like their racks of teeth?
and to suck feeding.
Or a mischievous cartoon villain? Exactly, exactly.
And to suck. Is this also the name of some Midwestern gas station or fast food joint out of The Simpsons? Or the title of something that only grown-ups should be exposed to, and I'm not
He's
gonna
there we
elaborate
go.
further because I don't
There
want
you
to
go. He's
demonetize.
humanized again. He's cute again.
Suck? Gross. Whoever came up with that term is fired from everything.
Oh, did you?
From existence. Anyway,
What's it called? Do you guys know about, like, I think it's called the Thagomizer?
Do
Do you know the story behind the Thagomizer? Fun fact. This is something I learned very recently, so I can still recite it back to you guys before I forget. The Thagomizer, yeah! Yeah! So,
which I know without context.
people who don't know about the Thagomizer, it's the spiny big parts of the back of a I think it's like a specific dinosaur's tail, coined by Gary Larson in The Far Side, which is an old old comic strip from like the newspaper. And like the joke was, this is this is the animal that killed Thag, and that's the Thagomizer. It's the spikes on the back of it. And the scientists were like, hey, don't mind if I do. That works. I love it when scientists are just like, oh, what the fuck do we call this thing? What the fuck? Oh, let's take that joke. Let's take that joke right there. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. That's gonna be the official name for it now. Yeah, that's great. There's so many things like that in science where they're just like, yeah, we'll take that. Whatever works. And I appreciate and I understand it so well because I hate names as well. Me too. Me too, bestie. Like, you can sit there with a Latin to English dictionary, losing hairs for as long as you want, or you can just take something that was in a joke, right?
Well, that's a word. Deglutition. Deglutition.
You lack it. Here.
Frogfish eat things whole. Sometimes they gotta rearrange the food.
I don't think we're going to be able to fit this all in. We're approaching the end of stream. It is arriving. So, frogfish, beautiful. Thagomizer. That pointy thing at the end of the dinosaur tail. Here. This little man. This beautiful collection of protuberances. Spiky bits. Right there. Yeah. This then is called the Thagomizer after late Thag Simmons. Yeah. So like they just took it. It's the same with okay, this is not a scientific term. Don't at me. I understand. But it's the same with weeaboo. If you ever like, where did the term weeaboo come from? It came from a comic. And the comic was not even about Japan. It was not even. It was the Perry Bible Fellowship. I feel like this is more on topic for my streams. Here. So, this is the first recorded use of the word weeaboo in the English language. Class, pay attention. Also, I will have a drink. Thank you, Gummy. Oh. Just imagine I got a glass here. You can't see it. Yeah, the original. Is it a yaoi paddle? No. That totally came after, like, right? If we waste any more time on weeaboo, we'll be bankrupt by the end of the month. Did somebody just say weeaboo? Because I think I just heard someone say weeaboo. No relation to anime. And it doesn't say when this was from. Was it 2004 to 2004 to 2001? That's backwards. 2001 to 2004? No, this is from 2002 to 2008. So weeaboo came about early 2000s. But I genuinely don't know how it got from here to common lexicon to refer to somebody who is very enthusiastic about Japanese culture. That'd be an interesting thing to research. I kind of want to know now. Maybe I'll look it up off stream and I'll come back to you with an entire lesson on the history of weeaboo. But it is time to end soon. It looks yaoi paddly. See, I don't know when that came about. Yeah, I'm really about to type this history of the yaoi paddle. Just destroy my search history. The initial yaoi paddle was created in 2002 as a gag gift for the owner of Andane. So the paddle came about before the term weeaboo came about. But it also died. It's not a thing anymore. All the cons banned them. They were like, please stop assaulting men with wooden sticks. You are not allowed to bring the yaoi paddle into the convention anymore. And so I feel like modern weebs don't really know about it. Ones who are younger, because it's been banned. It's been banned. The reason weeaboo became associated with anime fans is because popular anime forums banned the word wappany. Oh! And so they replaced it with weeaboo. Yeah. That's not true. Dictionary.com. Big internet trying to define my history. They don't know what they're fucking talking about, I'll tell you that. It was from Perry Bible Fellowship. Perry Bible Fellowship. No incognito. Incognito mode, from what I understand, doesn't actually do that much. It's fine. It's fine. This is my clown search history. It deserves to be cursed. All I search on here are like VTubing software and whatever unhinged stuff happens on stream, and like cricket recipes. How to use crickets in home cooking. What's the history of the yaoi paddle? you know. The W stands for Western. It stands for white. It stands for white. That's what the W is for. It was originally used towards white people. White people who were like, oh yes, I know everything about Japan despite having never been there. All my history I learned from the Japanese historical manga Inuyasha. I know I'm an expert on the subject. You can ask me anything. It was for those people. You just Google the same 3 Pokemon related questions over and over, so your search history is lame. Don't you just look directly on Bulbapedia? I wonder if they still have that. I remember browsers for a time had the ability to just directly hook up websites to your search bar. So rather than having to go to the site itself and then search in the bar on that site, you could just select the site up here in this bar when you clicked on it. Somehow. I don't remember anymore. It's been a while. I don't do that. All right, let me, incognito is your placebo. Okay, all right. No VPN, just incognito. Google can be trusted, for sure. Google's so trustworthy. Here, let's move over and let's put some music on for the end. I am Japanese on every level except for yeah, except for any level that matters. Yep, exactly. Hello? Mario? There we are. There we are. Thank you for the stream, Goof. Thank you for coming by, everyone. All right. So, plan for tomorrow. A secret plan that only stream viewers know because I don't. You have to be here to know. Or, you know, look at my announcement tomorrow. Either one or. We will be. Will we be doing art tomorrow? I might not. I might take a little art break because my hand still hurts. My hand still hurts, so I'm gonna try and give a little bit of a break. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Duck Detective. And because I'm so strong now, and I stream for like 5 hours now, it's gonna be okay if it takes us a little bit longer than 3 hours, because I'm gonna start at 2, and I'm gonna take all the time I need. And apparently it's a short game. Apparently it's something we can just finish in one stream. And it's not a platformer, so I'm gonna be fine. And it's not I don't think there's combat in it. I think it's just gonna be brain thinking and maybe some pointing and clicking. So we're gonna be so set. I'm gonna fly through it. It's gonna be great. Long stream. Every weekend we have long stream. Every weekend I stream for like 5 or 6 hours. That's so much longer than I used to. I'll shower when I'm dead. All right. I'll shower when I'm dead. I don't know anything about Duck Detective, apart from the fact that it's got a good-looking alligator on its little preview image, and I love me a good-looking alligator. I appreciate it immensely, so all signs point to good game. And then next weekend, we'll move over to the new schedule that we're probably going to have for a while, of Yokai Watch on Saturday and Baldur's Gate 2 on Sunday. Yeah, that sounds good. I have spoken it, and now it will be. Ha? Ha? Huh? Huh? Yeah? Huh? I can make Link sounds too. Huh? Huh? Yeah? Yeah? Huh? Huh? There you go. I'm so multi-talented. I can play games occasionally. I can draw art. I can make Link sounds. Looking forward to both. Me too. Me too. Very excited because, like, Baldur's Gate 2 is longer than Baldur's Gate 1, but apparently it's got a little bit more character depth in it. I don't know. Again, this is one of those things where it's like, asterisk, this is an old game. And Yokai Watch 1 is going to be much shorter than Yokai Watch 3. It's going to be interesting to see the start, because with 3, it definitely just drops you into things. You know? It's like, time to have a quiz. What's this yokai? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I haven't even got 8 of these. Why are you asking me these questions? But we'll see if 1 eases me into the franchise a little more gently. 3 kind of shoves you in dry, you know? Right. Baldur's Gate 2 is far less dated. Oh, interesting. It'll be interesting. How many more times can I say the word interesting? I don't know. Let's find out. It'll be interesting. It'll be neat to see. I really like going into these old games with, like, no childhood memories. I feel like I'm very generous towards games. I'm pretty kind towards them. So I don't play them being like, oh, I can't believe this is so old and shit. Because I can remember Magic Carpet. That game, I I could not progress in that. There are games from that era that are so much rougher. So much rougher. But then I could also look at them and be like, okay, so for that time, this was very impressive. But for modern day, I can see how things have changed a bit in the industry. Although, and again, like the expansion for Baldur's Gate 1, I still don't forgive them. I still don't forgive them for the boss at the end. How very dare you? How very, very dare you? Not after the unskippable elevator scene. You monsters. All right, where should we go today? Ooh. There's a lot of people live. Do I want to be lazy? Do I want to be lazy? Do you? Okay, if you guys suggest somebody... Well, no. If you guys suggest somebody, I'll fucking take it. I was gonna be like, somebody who's not on my list that I'm following, but you guys don't know who I'm following. You guys have no idea who I'm following. It's a complete mystery. So please, the floor is open for Rex. And anyone else. Not just Rex. Who do you follow? See, that's the trick. I can't list them all out. I mean, live right now, some names that I've heard recommended before. Umani, Hesperia. So many people. There's others that I've never seen you guys recommend, so I'm not going to say their names. Hesperia is good. Yeah. I was recommended to raid her many a year ago. And I don't know what game she's playing. It kind of reminds me of a Silent Hill. I don't know. It seems to be like a retro horror, so we can go raid Hesperia. Yeah. Also, Luna Moon Official. I typed it in and I didn't get any channels. Sorry. You gotta give me the right name. Or wasn't there somebody like last weekend who their name didn't show up? There's some weird behavior with Twitch. Who it will let me raid and who it won't let me raid. I'm being held back. Here's the raid message. Generic brand name raid message. If you want to replace it with a branded one of your choice, feel free, go ahead. Yeah, it's okay. Look, sometimes we try and raid people who are not available. Sometimes we try and raid people who are just ending. Sometimes we try and raid people when they're AFK for like 30 minutes. Shit happens. It's perfectly fine. Sometimes you guys recommend to me the person. Sometimes I choose them myself. Not all raids can be winners. Anytime we make the landing, I'm just so happy and so proud. Have a good night, you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Get out of here. Get out. Shoot. I need to close the castle doors, all right? Out. But go on. Off with your head. Bye.